Hi, welcome to the show. I'm just going to do a quick video on the neo-Nazis getting emboldened after Elon Musk doing the Nazi salute. And it was a Nazi salute. So yeah, here in Australia had the National Day. And these guys came out and protested in Adelaide. Let me just show you them getting rolled by the cops.
Do you accept that it's a neo-Nazi group?
Yes.
Right, so you've joined a neo-Nazi group.
Correct, proudly.
Why is that?
Because I'm a neo-Nazi, obviously.
So yeah, that's them, and they're emboldened. Wonder why they're emboldened. Do you think it's got anything to do with this? Well, let's look at our security, our Secret Service chief says the threat of white power race war, grave concern to the ASIO, says chief. Now ASIO is the Australian something security, blah blah blah. Let me just do that. Yeah, so it stands for the Australian Security Intelligence Organisation, which I totally forgot. So yeah, their job is, they're the equivalent of like our version of the CIA or yeah, so he's saying Australian Counter-Terrorism Intelligence Chief has warned the Australians as young as 16 are being radicalized to support a white power race war, and that half of ASIO's most important domestic anti-terrorism cases now involve neo-Nazi cells and other ideologically motivated groups. So the ASIO Director General Mike Burgess has told The Age, Sydney Morning Herald and 60 Minutes that this unprecedented shift in the national security threat away from religiously motivated terrorism, that's code translation. He means Islamic terrorists, because there really is, it's nothing. So yeah, there hasn't been like there was only that one attack on an Assyrian priest. I believe it was last year, and before that, not since 2014. Not since ISIS was a thing. Yeah, well, now they've taken over Syria, it seems. They're newly formed ISIS 2.0. But America's fine with that, so Australia's fine with that too. Yeah, so I wonder why. So here it's saying that, over half the cases. And yeah, it's being so religiously motivated terrorism. It's in the national security threat away from religiously motivated terrorism is being fueled by disinformation surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic and other global events. Other global events. So you love how the media just sort of downplays it all. We're not racists, even though we're reporting on Nazis, our own homegrown Nazis. But Australia has a long history of racism. Take it from me. And yeah, I mean, they despise Aboriginal people. So yeah, they can't handle that this is our land. Just like the Palestinians in Gaza is their land. And, you know, it doesn't belong to these settler colonial enterprises, you know. These experiments, these settler colonial experiments, which are coming to an end. Make no mistake, it's all coming to an end. So, yeah, it's just, these guys are kind of pathetic. They're just a bunch of sad little losers. I mean, just think, where did they get the inspiration from? I wonder. Was it Elon Musk doing a salute? Was it, or was it this guy, Asmongold? Here's XQC watching it, doing what he does best, watching eclipse and reacting.
I'm not one of these Holocaust deniers. I think the Holocaust probably happened. I think probably 99% certainty it happened.
Oh, well, there you go. The great mind of Asmongold, who, by the way, did a stream where he had cockroaches crawling over him. He's such a disgusting neckbeard pig. But he's the superior race, I guess. Him and the little jerk here in the, you know, they think they're being edgy. All of this has evolved from 2014, 2015. You know, edgy gamers and internet culture. That's what this is. You know, like Elon Musk putting his thing, his avatar, Kecius Maximus. You know, this garbage. You know, it's all 2014 garbage. But that's what he is. Me and him are the same age, by the way. You know, so yeah, I was an Australian Aboriginal, and he was in South Africa because his parents flew there because they loved apartheid. They moved from Canada. But they're all going, oh, you know, there's all media debate. Was it a, you know, was it a salute? Of course it was. Stop gaslighting us and lying to us. It's a hallmark of these people. They're just liars. Disgusting liars. And these pathetic losers, you know, celebrating Gallipoli, which was a massive defeat for the British Empire. Because that's what Australia was, a little, you know, a few battalions that made up the imperial forces of the British, of the Empire. And these idiots think it was some massive victory and everyone were like stopped and applauded the Australians, and the Turks were so moved by their bravery. Fuck off. You read the accounts, they were crying. They were crying in the trenches. The Turks could see them crying in the trenches like a bunch of bitches, like a little bunch of colonial cucks. There's no noble history to war. It's brutal and it's terrible. There's no glorifying it. The only people that glorify it are these idiots who never go to war. They're right-wing clowns who think they're something special. Or maybe it's what are our SAS guys? The guy who got awarded a Victorious Cross, and then turns out he was just a full-on Nazi. The Western world's been radicalized into fascism now. It is the order of the day. So I guess that's it now. Yeah, good to see what Australia will do next. If a Liberal government got in, backed by these guys, that'll be their base, is a Liberal government. That's why you have Liberals in America. They're left-wing in America, but here in Australia, we consider them right-wing because the average left-wing voter is, in America, would be considered a commie. You commie! So, yeah, because we're actually much more left. Australia was built on unionism, and that's what helped it to survive. That's why, Australians aren't going around murking healthcare CEOs, and that we've got a livable wage. It's leftists that they've helped to deconstruct the colonial experiment, and that is the only way Australia will survive is by leftists, and because you can see across the world, US empires in decline, and fascism is the usual result of decline. They can see that they're declining and they're getting angry. But yeah, that was just a quick video. Write in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.